just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
I'll tell you, that's an assist that shows great sense for where his teammates want to move.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Dino.
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a free minute. We talked about the importance of stealing while on the road. Coach told me they want to come out, push pace, and set the tone early. He said if we can find a way to take this first game, it gives us a lot of confidence. And if they do, Kevin, just like that, they have home court advantage in this series. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
So, Kevin, Russell Westbrook wins the 2017 MVP award. Does he relax and rest on his laurels? Heck no. This guy is just striving for greatness. I love it.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Fierce two-hander. That's to a button. Payton against Westbrook. It's taken away by Payton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, and especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Westbrook against Malone, and it's Perkins in the corner. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Payton against Westbrook. The pass to Fox. And there's the call. Payton. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops it in from the low post.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Now here's Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Says stay in front of Westbrook. Good luck with that. He blasts to the cup.
So Payton will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Russell Westbrook. That's a series run. And here is Los Angeles now. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Fox kicks the ball over. The 19-foot shot. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
Here's Westbrook. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got a chance to pick up the points at the line.
Boy, you love how Westbrook takes off on the drive. A physical guard who welcomes the contact.
And Russell Westbrook lets it go. Lakers trail by 5. Payton finds Bryant. Down low. Here's Shaq. Takes it off the glass. Shaq's got 10 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now Westbrook, 8 points for him. Back in off the glass. 10 points for him.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to an unreal level this year.
Big kicks to Fox. This is it to Kobe. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Malone with the hit. Harden inside the 3-point line. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Payton surveying the floor. Kicks to Fox. Fires the 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Payton. Fox has got his first 3 points of the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And Westbrook, here we go. And Westbrook throws it down.
I'll tell you this. Russell Westbrook is absolutely cooking on the offensive end. You can see the opponent's head coaches shaking their heads like, uh-oh.
So timeout called here. O'Neal to the inside. Malone, and then Malone with the dunk.
How about O'Neal simply passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Leading against Westbrook. No good there. Shaq with some nice deep. Lions from the wing. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's on Kevin Durant.
Strong, very confident player, an excellent defender, and a solid shooter.
Lakers shooting their initial free throws in the game right here. Fox hits them both. Oklahoma City trail. On defense, the Lakers. Outside Durant. Shoots from 14, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
Well, that's an example of two teammates on a different page. They're both looking at each other like, hey, what was going on there?
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. One guy who's been getting it done is Shaquille O'Neal.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Here's Payton. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Malone outside. And Bryant kicks to Payton. Shot clock at 5. Here's O'Neal over Perkins. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's good. It takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the leads.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. House pass from Ibaka. Stolen by O'Neal. Again against Malone. Here's Bryant. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Hey, how about that high release Bryant has? Really helps him inside when the D there is attempting to smother him.
Westbrook against Payton, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Lakers. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. Derek Fisher's checked in for Gary Payton. And the second free throw, good. Lakers lead by 5. And Fisher kicks to Bryant. There's the pass to O'Neal. It's Samart. The Thunder pull in.
Now, tracking the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
The Thunder with all the miss.
They're not going to get away with many mistakes like that on the defensive end. You got to get out on him right there.
Fox against Durant. And too much time in the lane to get called for the 3-second violation. Thunder trailing by 5. To the paint, got a piece of it, and stolen by Malone. Durant against Fox. He kicks it to Kobe. Releases. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And very little defense here to start the game.
Boy, both teams rolling right now on the offensive end. Boy, as aggressive as he's been, hitting all these shots, they're still behind.
Down low. Here's Shaq. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Kobe's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out of this league.
And the slams it in.
Well, Russell Russell Westbrook has excelled at being a facilitator. You love when he's focused on making his teammates better.
Lakers lead by 5. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Perkins. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Harden. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Trying to shoot. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
I'm not sure athleticism does that play justice. Russell Westbrook doing work.
Here is Bryant. He has 6. Pass to Fox. Back to Kobe. To the middle. Here's Fisher over Westbrook. Fisher can't hit.
Well, can't find it's hard to do good work to get into open space inside the arc.
Harden the pass to Westbrook. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
What a phenomenal quarter from the field. A great shooting percentage, excellent shots. This is really well done.
Kobe kicks to Fox. Tipped away. And the Lakers with another turnover here. And the Lakers making a change here. George is checked in. So it's the Thunder now. They trail by 1. And here's Westbrook. 19 points in the game. And finish off by Westbrook.
My goodness, is there anything better than watching Westbrook hammer at home? My goodness gracious, Russell.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Hammock, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Fisher against Westbrook. Passing to George. Now Shannon. And the rejection by Perkins. Durant against George. Pass to Westbrook. Just 4 to shoot. A jump hook. O'Neal with the rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Bryant. Inside. Fisher, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Bryant. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Bryant's got 8 points.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
It's Westbrook with the drive. And finished off by Westbrook.
How quick is Russell Westbrook with the dribble? He is impossible to contain.
For 3, Kobe hands it from downtown. He's got 11. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game for the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we welcome you back to a presentation of Game 1. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Listen, early on taking the lead, I just like their approach offensively.
I think their play calling has been exceptional. They play with purpose and they play with aggressiveness.
with Ibaka. Then there's Russell Westbrook. That's Harden. And it's Perkins in the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Kobe, no good.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job.
Westbrook scanning the floor. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
You cannot give Russell Westbrook a lane to the basket. This guy will slam it in your face quicker than you could say boo.
What? Torres
Berger with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Quicker than you can say boo. You heard it here. You heard it from Torres Berger.
Stolen by Harden. Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. Again, Oklahoma City.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
George finds Bryant. That's the 3 fly, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You gotta keep getting him touches.
Shooting as the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Derek Fisher.
Is Russell Westbrook the toughest guy to contain in the league? He's explosive, he's unpredictable, and he is a nightmare for defenders.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Sakalosha's checked in. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Grant outside. Wants to get to Bryant and does. They get it back and Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Here's Durant. Here's Perkins. Right side Durant. In the corner, Ibaka with it. 5 on the clock. Tries again. And Durant lays it in. Durant's got 9 points.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. They load the plate. Fisher, the pass to Bryant. The Lions, Oklahoma City takes possession. Peyton's checked in for the Lakers. Quarter 2, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Durant against George. Now here's Durant. He's got 9. Here's Perkins. The kick out to Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
There's a tenacity to his driving ability that is almost awe-inspiring. Go ahead, Russell.
Lakers trail by 3. Now the pass to George. Bucket against Grant. Bryant got a piece of it. They get it back. And that one's good by Shaq. Now Westbrook. He's got 31. And play stops. Whistling what looks to be a little steep.
And had the right idea there and calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Bryant, and Kobe throws it down.
Man, this thing is just going back.
Neither team wants to give an inch. This is fun. Both teams tried desperately to seize the momentum.
Durant, out of the fires. Good misses, goes to Collison. And 12 points for Kevin Durant.
Boy, do not fall asleep on Kevin Durant. Catch and shoot and forget about it.
Payton against Westbrook. Gets stolen by Ibaka. Durant for three. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Kicks to Collison. Back to Durant. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Shaq's got 6 rebounds in the game. On pass to Bryant. And he throws it down.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Here's Westbrook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This will make 5 trips now on the free throw line for him tonight. And both free throws good for Westbrook.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows that they're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
James Harden is checked in for Russell Westbrook. Cole Aldridge is checked in for Serge Ibaka. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Harden. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. George against Durant. Nice feed from Durant. And so it's Durant with it to bring it up for Oklahoma City. Payton against Harden. Over Payton. Harden. That's good.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
That's it 5 from 18. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Gary Payton. Payton's got a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Harden against Payton. It's Harden with the drive.
And just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Lakers trail by 4. Kobe gets to George. Payton outside. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Separation dishes to Aldridge. Durant feeling it out of it. Back to Aldridge. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. George finds Payton. Pass to Bryant. I don't know if on that one is it misses.
Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now. Yeah, the defense not closing out in time. He's too quick and too good to miss many of those.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a ball.
Payton passes to George. He kicks it to O'Neal. The shot from the low post is good. Shaq's got 6 here in this quarter.
And O'Neal just a brute on the block. Simply overpowers the opposition.
And the jam by Harden.
Breaking out the statue of the Liberty on that
A
dunk.
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And pass it to George. Hooked away. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Malone's checked in for Grant. And it's Fox in for George. It's the Lakers now. 6-point game. Kobe with the bucket. Bryant's got 20.
Of course.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on the hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to be the hot man.
That's forceful. That finish that you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
You know, and I'm not seeing any urgency out of this defense, especially considering the deficit in the score.
Big kicks to Bryant. Malone outside. Lakers passing it around. Here's O'Neal. Rejected by Patterson.
And they continue to control the glass.
To the paint. Pass to Zavalosha. Out to the wing. Fox with the steal.
Ooh, that's a bad pass.
Pass to Kobe. Shot from the wing. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Kobe's got 11 points in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
Durant against Fox. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, we know Kevin Durant can score from all three levels. That one a chippy for him.
Here's Payton. 6 points for him. That'll be Oklahoma City's goal as it goes out of bounds.
Where are you going? Hey, get Kobe a map. Get Kobe a map, Chris Smooth. Where is he going?
Harden right side. And Harden with the stop.
I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Harden's gone even 50% from the field. 5 of 10. Payton kicks to Fox. Shot against Kobe. The pass to O'Neal. Count that bucket. O'Neal's got 22. And here are the Thunder now. Harden scanning the floor. Aldridge finds Collison. Back to Aldridge. Durant in the corner. Bucket 6. That's good again. His 7 baskets, 7 for 10 from the floor.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Payton. Throws it down as the officials calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Harden dishes to Durant. Back to Harden. It's taken away by Payton. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. That's it. Coming off an assist from
Another
Payton.
bad
Payton's got
pass.
5 assists in the game.
I thought I was throwing it over the top, but no, not right into the hands of Kobe Bryant.
To get it all started.
Here's Harden. Again, the cover score.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the man.
Payton kicks to Kobe. Here's Fox. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Fox.
But, you know, a lack of effort defensively, and he gets a very good look from deep.
Whoa! What's up with Payton and all these fans?
Harden outside. Cut that one. Harden's got 14.
Payton's shorts are non-existent.
Rolls have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Payton passes to Kobe. Malone gets the shot, and it's Bryant in the corner. Gets in front of the rim and out.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Listen, we know this. In today's NBA, a quality backup like Aldridge is getting quality money right now.
For Oklahoma City, they have
is absurd.
So making the most of their chances. Free throw good already.
Okay, they're fixed. Good.
Yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Sean Kilpatrick, he's checked in for Kobe.
I tell you, as good as he is at the line, it allows him to make contact when he's down low.
A pass to Fox. Trying to find Chad. He's got it now. Pulls it up. And again, it's the Lakers.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Alone against Harden.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Harden hits them both.
I think it's best to avoid putting this guy at the line if possible, but that's obviously easier said than done.
And here is Peyton. He's got 6. On deep. And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Trailing to start the quarter, they battled hard and pulled off a tremendous comeback. Now enjoying the lead. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz in the air. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Looking at the Thunder, they put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, I like the effort on the boards because the game could come down to just a few key possessions, and extra rebounds can give you those extra possessions if you work at it.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Ernie, you see this Band-Aid I got on my wrist? You know why? Because they're fouling too much. It's tough to get going in transition when the other team is shooting free. And also, I think they've been caught out of position and have been reacting way too much defensively.
That's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye.
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for a scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
And we're getting back to the action with the third quarter ahead in this Mother's Day broadcast of the NBA. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Bryant. Malone is out there with O'Neal. And it's Fox. And it's Peyton in at the 1. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Peyton's got the first basket of the third quarter for Los Angeles. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Oklahoma City. They lead by 4. Tries it from 9. And yep, he rolling around the rim. Westbrook's got 35 in the game. Peyton kicks to Bryant. The wide open look here for Fox. The Lakers keep it alive. Fresh 24. And Shaq with the slam.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And Gm in a close game like this, where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Yeah, he saw he had a huge opportunity to help his team. Score is tight-knit, and he comes through.
Passes it to Bryant. Lakers bring the ball around now. And the cut by O'Neal.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Westbrook against Peyton. And it's Collison that time, and the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
Marvelous start to the second half. 3 for 3.
Westbrook against Payton. Kicks to Fox. Knocks down the 3 ball. Fox has got 13 points. And it's the Thunder with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Westbrook finds Collison.
This sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a striker out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Fox against Ibaka. Pass to O'Neal. Over Collison. Again, Washington.
Boy, as we reach the latter
Shaq
stages,
doing
he's
work.
in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Westbrook drives in.
Well, the craftiness of Russell Westbrook down.
The third foul on Shaq.
Contact close to the basket.
It's the third foul on Shaq.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6. That free throw, no good. And the Thunder with some changes. Perkins, he's checked in for Aldridge. And Durant subbed in for Serge Ibaka. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
On the wing, Cephalosha. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And Bryant gets it to go.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Westbrook drives in. Perkins with the bucket. Perkins got his first 2 points of the night.
First 2 points from Perkins tonight.
Especially on the interior.
Malone outside.
Of course, it was a Russell Westbrook show in the entire first
for the
quarter.
and Shaq with the slam.
How about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Tries from 7. And Westbrook with the nice up and inside. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
Highly unusual, highly efficient.
There's the pass to Kobe.
Scoring from Westbrook.
Trying to get open his shot.
Like extremely efficient.
And then took advantage.
So
Kobe's got
extreme that
26.
made me shudder.
Well, he's a guy that can adapt and adjust to any defense he's up against. It's really something to watch.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
I'll tell you, very few players are as smooth and as easy as Kevin Durant is on the move. He just glides around the floor.
And here's Kobe from the arc. Thunder with the rebound. Durant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. A drive by Collison. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's now 10 points for Collison.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing.
Well, they were going to say the multi-time scoring champ, Nick Collison.
NBA. What a pretty pass.
The Thunder leading by 3.
I'm going to make that man a statue in OKC.
Westbrook with it. 37 points for him. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. It's Durant on the way. By Fox. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Lakers also making a change. George is checked in for Fox. Payton passes to George. Malone kicks to Bryant. He feeds it to Payton. Inside. And stolen by Perkins. And Collison with a clear path to the hoop.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going with these steps.
Lakers trail by 5. Payton outside. Here's O'Neal, and he banks in the layup. O'Neal's got 37.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size. And a good example there.
Shaq and Kobe combination.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. When you
efficiency, 15 for 20.
Gets the right.
7 assists. So still sharing the basketball as well. I mean, we're only in the third. Still could get over 10 assists.
Yep, that one goes. O'Neal's got
Harden should get some ball time. Kobe's guarded him.
Since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Oh, and the 3-second.
3-second violation.
That's on me. That's not Harden.
At this time of the game, it's really careless play right there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Fisher's checked in. Outside, George. Lakers moving the ball around now. They now take the lead. Malone's got his
How are you
second.
trying to step in and help Collison on Fisher?
This one could go right down to the wire.
The smallest guy out here.
Here's Westbrook.
What are we worrying about Fisher for?
And finish it.
Of course, they need to be worried about the smallest player I have on the floor, Russell Westbrook. Of course, James Harden, I think they're right there the same height. Right around the same. I think Harden might have a couple inches.
Here's Malone. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And the Lakers have taken
to
the
show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
That was a major lead flush right there.
And in some contests of this break, that might be just what they need to get the tide going in their direction.
I mean, he's done that like 12 times. How many dunks does Westbrook have already?
Oh, that's a tough miss. Goes well for himself open and then botches it up.
Durant in the corner. And there's a whistle that's going to go on.
Durant. How are you missing that? How did Durant miss this?
The Lakers trail. Kobe kicks to Malone. Down low, O'Neal. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Shaq's got 41.
41
He's
from
got not
Shaq.
pouring it on. It doesn't
And
matter.
another dunk from Westbrook.
He has had his answer for everything.
And he's an automatic finisher.
He's got
He
his
gets
US 45.
into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Westbrook with the steal. For the finish, and finished off by Westbrook.
Instincts of Russell Westbrook on the defensive end gives his teammate an easy chance there.
Lakers trail by 3.
They're going to get him a break.
Nothing out of
He's got to be fatigued.
The floater. Here's Malone. And that's got a nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come from accident.
And Westbrook throws it down.
He is tearing two defense apart. And let's face it, they have not run their A game on that side of the ball.
Pass to Shaq. And he drops in the layup off the glass. O'Neal's got 43 points.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching. That's what he looked like. The league was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
He may not be the pure point guard in the traditional sense, but the passing game of Russell Westbrook is so impactful.
The feed now to Bryant. Trying to go for the alley, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. He took the opportunity to his side. And now a 5-point Thunder lead.
That in between the games, they've been a much better team.
Fisher dishes to O'Neal.
Clearly a foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. No good on that. Cole Aldridge is checked in for Oklahoma City. Cephalosha comes in for Russell Westbrook. And he's good on the second. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Left side Collison. Hits It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his third assist on the night. Lakers trail by 6. 1:52 left to play in the third. Here's Malone. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
That's an example of great communication. He knows the spot to get to, and the pass is waiting for him.
Malone's gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 60%. Here's Harden. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First one falls for Horace Grant. He's checked in for the Lakers. And both free throws good for James Harden. Here's Fisher. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Stolen by Harden. Down low, Aldridge. Nice pass. Aldridge has got the lead up to 8 now.
It's on Shaq.
It's
right on Shaq, guys. Why is this pause? Look at this. The fake. Get Shaq up in the air.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Kobe, no good.
Well, 2 long-range runs at first, but they're still in right now.
Cephalosha's shot is good.
Cephalosha for 3.
Because you give him that kind of look, and it's over.
Knocked away. And Fisher gets the joint. And the Lakers with another miss. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Cephalosha has the open look. And again,
Cephalosha for 3.
Better start closing down on shooting.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high
Bryant over Cephalosha for the 2-point
I'll tell you, he's
jumper.
been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
Here comes Collison to set the screen. Harden rejects the screen. And takes it in for the flush.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Lakers trail by 14. Outside Bryant. To the middle, 4 seconds left. And that's 2 points on the Lakers. Fisher's got his first points in this one.
Well, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen. No, sir.
3 points at the buzzer.
An absolute miracle that one went in. A circus shot to end the quarter.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we've got more.
Where you been, Shaq? Why aren't you protecting the paint?
Right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, I think
They would have made an adjustment. A good coach would have made an adjustment. I don't know why they can't make an adjustment to keep Shaq in, roaming the paint. They have to switch to a zone.
Come back in the works, or if it's more of the same in the first 3 quarters.
Down low the whole time. Maybe that's what they'll do here.
That's Durant. Then there's Nick Collison, and it's Aldridge in at the 5.
But if he's going to come up, he's going to get yammed on.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and the dunk caps it off.
Yeah, run your offense with that kind of precision. Not much anyone can do to stop it.
And Kobe gets it to go.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Harden outside. Over Fisher. Again, Oklahoma City.
seen Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
And that's a foul. Let's go on Tyler Separation. That's his first foul. Sean Kilpatrick, he's checked in for Kobe. Grant down low. Working on Collison. No good from Grant.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Durant finds Separation. Durant against Fox. And Durant gets it to go.
They might as well be layups for Kevin Durant. That's his comfort zone, Kevin.
Lakers trail by 18. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And the rejection by Harden. Shaq down low.
Come on, Shaq.
Here's Shaq.
Woo!
Your 7'5" wingspan, Cole Aldridge, consistent, challenging shots.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Payton's checked in. Rocket 2.
No way. No way.
And goes off. And here's Separation. He brings up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Durant getting in on the dunking. The dunk party.
The beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
Grant kicks to Payton. It's deflected. Here we go. Here's Kilpatrick. They'll get another chance. Westbrook against Payton. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook.
That's going to give him 14 more seconds over here on this end. And now we got to beat him again.
It's a nice pass again by Los Angeles. Here's Kilpatrick. And the shot was short this time.
Did.
The Thunder leading by 20. Allison gets to Durant.
Oh, get in there.
O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Durant's got to be exhausted. Almost played every minute in the game.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now.
Westbrook.
Back to Durant.
Back to Durant.
Rebounded by Kilpatrick. Lakers trail by 20. No one near Payton as he lets it go. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by O'Neal.
This guy is a beast on the boards.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
He's so very quick to convert off the miss and usually with authority.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. James Harden, he's tapped in for Durant. So it's the Thunder now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Westbrook. Los Angeles on D. He dishes it to Aldridge. Shoots over Shaq. And that misses everything. Lakers trail by 18. Here's Fox. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 7th assist in the game.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
You're just assuming at this point every shot he takes it's going to go in. What a shooting performance.
And he knocks down the first one. Kendrick Perkins is checked in for Oklahoma City. Both free throws good from Westbrook. Timeout call for Lakers.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
Lakers trail by 17. Peyton passes to Kilpatrick. Here's Fox. The Lakers rebound.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board. And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Now here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
The break, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Peyton. This is into Kilpatrick. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling he's going to get that shot in there. Well, when he lacks in size for tonight, makes up for all that athleticism. He can elevate.
Peyton kicks to Kilpatrick. Down low. Here's Shaq. Perkins on the block. The bounds. Oklahoma City's next possession. And Oklahoma City making a change. The Pockets check in. Malone's check in for the Lakers. Oklahoma City leading by 18. And Westbrook, here we go. Good shot by Westbrook.
And those are the kind of plays that are just killing them right now.
And the Lakers with possession. And here is Peyton. He kicks it to Fox. Shot from the low block. That's good from Shaq. Got the assist by Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight. Lays it up and banks it in. 55 points for Russell Westbrook.
22 of 27.
From inside the paint down.
Pass to Kilpatrick. Inside.
I haven't missed since it was 15 for 20.
Here's O'Neal. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw.
Perkins about to foul out. Shaq.
He'll bring it up for Oklahoma
Really
City.
putting them in.
The 19-point lead.
Tough spot.
Perkins inside. Defended by Shaq. Oklahoma City moving it around. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even at a power finish. Peyton passes to Malone. Kendrick Perkins pulls it in.
The defense is real.
Kicks to Ibaka. On the basket is Evolution. Westbrook against Peyton. 11 feet away. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked by Shaq. It's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Lions checked in. Back to Westbrook.
8 seconds.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Peyton. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
He is not out.
And he knocks down the free throw. Durant's checked in for Talo Cephalosha. And Russell Westbrook drops the ball. Peyton with the ball. A pass to Fox. He kicks it to Kobe. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Good board there. Yeah, overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
They get the rebound. Here's Durant. This is at the Westbrook. Ibaka outside. Feeds it to Perkins. 6 on the shot clock. It's Durant on the way. Second shot opportunity. Rebound the Lakers. Malone's got his 4th rebound in this one. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And that will be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Don't you just love the gritty nature of Ibaka's game? This guy easily draws contact thanks to his aggressiveness.
Ibaka hits both of them. Now Payton got a piece of it. Here's Westbrook and finished it by Westbrook.
And that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull it out.
And he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Oh man, I really wanted to get that step back on Kobe.
And here's Kobe.
Kobe with an open look.
Hands it from downtown.
And he's going to score.
In the fourth quarter for Los Angeles.
So we probably shouldn't have challenged Kobe.
Here's Westbrook.
Shaq close to fouling out. Payton close to fouling out.
And that one misses. And the Lakers with some changes.
3 minutes 30 to go.
Sean Kilpatrick comes in for Bryant. And Fisher subbed in for Payton. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the rim.
Another turnover.
You just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Kevin Durant on a prototypical KD role. My man is built.
To the paint. Here's Grant.
No way. No way.
The other way. Harden dishes to Durant. Basket counts. Durant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Look at that one from Durant.
Kevin Durant has made himself a sensational ball handler. How about the ability to break down the defense there?
And Fisher kicks to Grant.
Great defense.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more cover in their favor.
And one for Durant. I mean, that's going to put us up by 30.
That's good from Durant.
What you love about Kevin Durant is he's an MVP level candidate every year, and yet there's a hunger and a thirst to get better at basketball. This is so fun to watch.
And Fisher kicks to Kilpatrick. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
Well, they've got the green light to pull the trigger from three. I'll tell you, they put it to good use here.
And how about the football? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. Here's Kilpatrick. The back iron and sinks the shot.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Oh, I'll tell you, that's good basketball. You have to get a little creative against the big man, but I love his initiative.
1:46 left in the fourth. To the inside, Grant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you can see how Grant loves to take
40
on
to
that
go.
defense inside. Even when they're up on him, he just seems to muscle through those shots.
It's Durant with the drive, and he uses the glass on the lane. Durant's got 38 points.
Continuing to push the action and build his lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
And there it is for him. Malone's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Here's Durant. Count it, good. Durant's got 40 points.
Got Durant to 40. Let's see. We got to get Harden to 30. And here we go. And that's 30 for Harden.
His accuracy.
So we got 50 for Westbrook, 40, oh, 60 for Westbrook, 23 for 29. 23 for 29. That's pretty good. That's pretty efficient, guys. Missing 4 free throws, though. You know, not the best, not bad. I mean, maybe that's like where you could clean up. Who am I kidding? 60 points, 12 assists. Durant with 10 rebounds, 5 steals from Harden. That's good. 5 assists.
Has been the story of this game.
This game all but wrapped up.
Superb job shooting the ball in this final period.
Fisher can't hit. And Zolabaka will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Goes up the baseline. Rebound, Grant. So it's the Lakers now. And here's Fisher. Over to the wing. Here's Malone. And it falls over the rim and in. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. To the paint. Here's Harden. That's good. A nice assist from Durant. 32 points for James Harden.
Well, that's just a pretty pass. Kevin Durant carrying the scoring load when he has to, but boy, can he get others involved.
That's the Fox. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kilpatrick passes to Malone. Over Perkins. No good off the back of the rim.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
171 to 139.
Right now for them to be out like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And
They didn't have an answer for me attacking on the inside. I mean, I've done countless times with Harden and Westbrook. Let's see, 15 dunks. 15 for Russell Westbrook. 8 for Harden. 4 for Durant. 5 for Collison. Nick Collison gets 5 on 8 for 8. A perfect night from the floor for Collison. Okay? Meanwhile, Shaq with 51 and a super efficient 24 for 30, but still a negative 22 out there. Just because we just kicked their ass. 17 rebounds. And Kobe was, you know, shooting above 50%, but not enough. Not near enough. Seven assists, 4 turnovers for Kobe. I mean, the onslaught from Russell Westbrook. I mean, 23 for 29. Hyper efficient. Kevin Durant missed 10 shots. 18 for 28. Still super efficient, but not hyper efficient. And usually Kevin Durant's the hyper efficient one. James Harden close to hyper efficient, missing 6 shots, but that's the total number of shots Westbrook made. He's got 8 more made shots than Harden made. And what 5 more made shots than Durant. In 30 and less minutes. And less minutes than both of them. But they have better plus minus numbers somehow. Alright, good game. Yeah, I mean, Westbrook couldn't have played a better game, but he doesn't have the best on-off numbers. Because based on the scoring differential on his on-off only being a plus 15, that's kind of crazy. I mean, he was hyper efficient with 12 assists. He missed 4 free throws. You know, the only really knock on him. I mean, did he have a ton of turnovers? Hold on. He had 1 turnover and 3 steals. I mean, what are we talking about here? Hyper efficient. Points responsible for 85. Scoring 60, but responsible for 85. I mean, 15 dunks. Crazy how his plus minus fell that way. And yeah, Durant and Harden had great games too, obviously. Without their contributions, Westbrook's valiant efforts would have been all for naught. You know, he needed a KD and a Harden to have really good games too. Collison obviously stepping up here. Cephalosha also stepping up, 2 for 2 for 3-point line. Hitting those shots. And I think he hit maybe one where his foot was on in a similar way. In any case, good job, Cephalosha. Perkins, 10 rebounds. Not too mad at that. Plus minus 19. Points responsible for 7. And then Aldridge also. He grabbed 2 boards, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 turnover, 4 points, 16 minutes. Just trying to think what he would do given more minutes, but I think Perkins is, overall, he's going to be the better rebounder. Of course, Aldridge did have that 1 block on Shaquille, of course. Perkins here also recording 2 blocks. 3 blocks from Cephalosha, which is awesome. Only 1 block from Collison, 1 from Harden.
Western Conference Finals. From Dorisburg, David Aldridge.
Crazy how the paint was just open. I would just make a dribble move to the basket. I was getting to the basket way too easily. So that a lot of my offense came with super high percentage. You know, hyper efficient. You know, dunking is hyper efficient. If you add 15 and 8, that's what, 23. Then you add Kevin Durant's 4. That's 27. And then I'm trying to think also too, because it was Collison who had another 4. I think 4 or 5. So 32, 31 dunks. No, wait. Wait, what did I do? No, that's right. Right? Yeah, that's right. 30 dunks. 30-something dunks. Yeah, wait, let's look at it. Team comparison. Will just tell us how many dunks, right? It actually might not. Oh, yeah, here we go. 9 dunks. But it doesn't go overall how many dunks. It's crazy. That doesn't make any sense. Well, I'll list it here then. 9, 6, 30. Okay, 15. 19 in the second half and 15 in the first half. So yeah, it's over 30. It's a lot of dunks. About 36. 34? How many dunks is it? It's 34. More rebounds. We out-rebounded Shaq. Somehow they had more assists than us, but I guess I see that because, yeah, that makes sense because while we were passing the ball, so many points came from those one-on-one situations where just blowing past guys and taking it to the hoop. I mean, it's kind of boring sometimes, you know. They almost, you know, they just didn't D me up enough. And it's hard to resist going to that move, especially when you want to make sure you win. And you see the spacing on the floor. It's like, oh, I'm going to get right past this one defender who's not really guarding me. You know, guys like Westbrook, Harden, and Durant have a quick first step. And apparently in this game they do.